At the Manchester City press conference now. The following stuff's embargoed till midday on Boxing Day, and we'll start from there.
I know you've just finished the game, but do you get the feeling that Adelaide might be back against City?
No, I don't think for City. I think that's a bit close. He's making good progress, and we're hoping he gets back on the grass over the next few days. Not straight away with us, just in his return to fitness. Probably got more of a chance of being around the squad, but we're going to have to be careful because we keep getting players back fit and then we start running out again. And we've obviously got Andrissa's got an injury today, which doesn't look like that promising on the first showing. We'll find out more tomorrow and over the next couple of days. But yeah, so we're trying to balance the games programme against the squad, against the injuries and the risk and reward of players coming in. Like I said, even with Andre, it wasn't ideal for him to go on so early in the game. I thought he handled it very well physically. But I had plans on maybe putting him into the game later. But you know, needs must at the moment.
You obviously praised your team's performance here today. In terms of City, they've had to travel all the way together for their Club World Cup game. Do you think potentially tiredness could impact the way that?
You don't know you know, they're sides like that. They're so used to the players. You think about the last, I don't know, I've run out of years for Pep. Is it 5 or 6 years? All the travelling, all the things they've won, all the different competitions. I'm not saying they're used to everything, and this is probably slightly different. But at the end of the day, and I don't think I might have this wrong. They're travelling economy. I think they'll probably be well looked after. So I'm not going to over-egg the physical side of it. I think, and they've got so many good players. I still think they'll put out a side that is a very strong side. And if it does help, then great. We'll take all the help we can get. But the main focus will be on us performing. Not too much focus on them and what they have to do. Yeah, but we've got to wait and see because, in my experience in Man City, whenever you think moments like that, they put outside and they deliver performance. So I'll certainly be making sure the players are ready for getting all of that, for getting all the noise and all the news. And they're not doing this, they're not doing that. When you're on the pitch with them, trust me, I've seen them a number of times. They're a very, very strong side. Even when they make changes and they're stretched, they seem to find a very strong side and a very strong way of playing. So like I said, the focus will be on our group. First of all, recovery. And then second, getting prepped. They'll get Christmas Day off, which is good, I think, for the feeling of the group, especially after that today, putting so much in again. And then we'll be working in tomorrow and then working again, ready for the game. Yeah, like I was just mentioning, the hardest thing we've had to do in the bizarre sort of shake-up of the fixtures, as we know how many is this month, then next month, hardly any. Go figure, but we're having to manage their bodies, managing whose minutes, who's not getting minutes, but equally put outside that we think can win, of course. So, but that's part of the modern game. We have got better support systems, don't get me wrong. People ask more of players, but there's more support, there's more background support, health and well-being support, all the rest of it. But it is a balancing act to make sure that they can play and they can get through games and not get injured, of course. No, not yet. No, he's not close yet. So, well, look, we knew when we skinned down the squad in the summer, obviously trying to balance things better financially and the money available and all the rest of it, there's a challenge with that. You can't have people everywhere. So you're trying to fill the slots as best you can and you're trying to use what money is available to fill the slots and get a more balanced view of the squad. When there's runs like this of these games, they often put pressure on the squad and that's the way it goes. So we'll deal with that as it comes.
There's a lot of pressure on the squad at the minute, that was just alluded to, but when you have a squad that's dealing with these circumstances, but able to still put a performance of such quality like today against such quality opposition, Spurs, does that give you confidence going into it?
Well, I never lack confidence in what I do or my staff or the players do. The way we look at it is it's there, the fixture's there. There's no crying. It's not for me to make an excuse, not my bag. There they are, lads. That's what we're doing. That's right in front of us. We're taking it on. That's the mentality. Forget every bit of the noise you hear about this many fixtures, that many fixtures. I was only suggesting the balance over a season could have maybe been looked at. But from our point of view, we go, no, the next one's coming round, so we'll be ready for it. And I said, that's the kind of mentality I'm trying to build here, and it's showing that they're taking it on. Today was a fine example of that. after an unfortunate sort of exit from a cup game, to then come here and take it on again with that clear-mindedness, I think is very, very pleasing for me. We don't get anything for it today, which is a shame, but the performance was quite clear, I thought.
James?
After this win, showing Goodison and Chelsea at Goodison, how much is Goodison a leveller in this sort of game?
No, you can't guarantee that. Like I say, they're still top side. We like the feeling we're getting at Goodison. We have done for a long time, although, you know, I've referenced it many times, so forgive me, but early season I thought we were playing well. I thought the fans respected that. We couldn't find the wins, even though the performances are very dominant. More latterly, we have found them wins. I thought we were a very dominant performance again the other night in the Cup. We're creating that feeling at home, and I think that's the thing that we've been searching for. We've obviously, our stats away have been very good. And could have been so much better today again. But the home bond between the fans and the players that I spoke about endlessly last season, I think we're seeing it and we're feeling it. You know, you can feel it in the stadium. I think that's important. And today will be an absolute given. You know, I'm beginning to know about the Evertonians. When they see their side wear the shirt with pride like that, then that word will spread. They'll say, look, the lads have been different class down there. You know what I mean? So we want to continue that story. No, there's no point because we don't know what's going to happen. So it is what it is. I've told the players, no, you've got to look at it. That's where we are. That's it. That's the truth of it now. You know, that's it. We don't know what's going to happen now. We didn't know what was going to happen the first time. And trust me, everyone's eyes were wide open on that one. And I think everyone in football was. So who knows? So therefore, the only thing we can guarantee is what's happening now. We can't guarantee the next steps of the appeal and all that sort of stuff. We've got to wait and see. I hope the Santa drops something nice off for us.
John, how pleased have you been with the contributions of squad players during this when you've mentioned the squad?
Yeah, fantastically so, and I commend them all the time. I spoke to a couple of players who have played recently, who haven't played today, and said, look, I take great value in what you're doing, the way you're looking after yourself, the way you're pushing others through training. It's a mentality we've been constantly looking to build since we got in here. The players are aligning more and more. They're respect for each other, you know, inside, outside. And it just builds a bond, you know, a true bond, and that's what we're looking for. We know they can play. I've said all along we've got talent here. What about the underbelly of a side, the real underbelly of a successful outfit? And I think that's what we've been working on. And they've been delivering it. You know, the great thing for me is you guide it towards it. And when they start owning it, you know, and they start getting that feel, and I think that's been excellent throughout the last few months. Yeah, he did fine. I mean, you know, it's horses for cause. Who are we putting on at what time for what game? I thought it was right to put Dobbo on, you know, who performed very well for us to see the game through at Burnley. I thought today was a good chance to see Arnie, and I thought in the week it was. Yeah, so we want everyone involved, you know, if we can, but you can only play 11 at any given time. Excuse me, goodness.
Any further questions? No? Okay, thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
And did you set an embargo then?
Yeah, 12 noon on Boxing Day.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I feel like I just silly.